Hi, Sailor Moon Serena here, and today I'm going to do a review on Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell started out with Hell in a Cell kickoff, with the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Biggie Langston fighting the Rusev Day, Alexander Rusev and Aiden English, for the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Championships. Well, I thought this was a really good tag team match. Now, everybody's going to have their belief, whatever that belief is. Well, but I thought that it was a really good tag team match, and I liked it. And Xavier Woods and Biggie Langston, New Day, defeat Alexander Rusev and Aiden English, Rusev Day. And that was the kickoff. That was Hell in a Cell kickoff. Hell in a Cell itself was Jeff Hardy fight Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell. I thought this was a really good Hell in a Cell. You saw Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. You saw Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. My mistake. Use the chairs, and when that didn't work, ladders, and when that didn't work, stays and used the Hell in a Cell itself. Now I know that some men and women out there are gonna are gonna get angry that it wasn't like the other Hell in a Cells from the past. You know, they're gonna get mad and angry and say, well, there wasn't enough blood, or they're gonna say something. You know, they're gonna find something they don't like about it. You know, but I thought it was a good wrestling fight. You know. And even though Jeff Hardy used chairs and tables were used and ladders was used, at the end Randy Orton beat Jeff Hardy. Then we had Charlotte Flair fight Becky Lynch for the WWE Smackdown Women's Heavyweight Championship. Really good match. I liked it. It was a really good wrestling fight. You know, and I know that a lot of the members of the wrestling team out there, and there's a lot of them, a lot of followers of the wrestling, don't like the women wrestling fights. They're gonna say all kinds of things. Oh well, that's their belief, but I thought it was a good one, and I liked it, and I thought it did a good job. And Becky Lynch beat Charlotte Flair and wins the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Championship for the second time. Then we had Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose fight Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. I thought this was a really good match. I liked it. You know, I felt the teams did a good job in it. And at the end, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre keep the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Then after that, we had AJ Styles fight Samoa Joe for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. And I felt AJ Styles and Samoa Joe worked very well together. Now, I know there's going to be some out there are going to say, well, it was not like their IW matches. It wasn't like their IW wrestling fights. True. But I have an idea that it was Jeremy Boraz who was aging the AJ Styles Samoa Joe wrestling fights. And that's my win. That's my thought. That's my take, my belief. Now, I thought it was a really good match. And AJ Styles defeats Samoa Joe and keeps the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Then we had Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella fight The Miz and Maurice Marzinian. Really good match. I felt this was a really good wrestling fight, you know, and I felt they all did a good job in it. I liked it. It was good, you know. Oh, my neck. And The Miz and Maurice Mazzinian defeat Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Then after that, we had Ronda Rousey fight Alexa Bliss for the WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Championship. And this was a really good one. Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss, they worked very well together. I mean, I liked it. I felt they did a good job. You know, I felt they did a good job in it. And at the end, Ronda Rousey defeats Alexa Bliss and keeps the WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Championship. Then Roman Reigns fight Braun Strowman in a Hell in a Cell for the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. Really good match. You saw that Roman Reigns tried Superman punching. Braun Strowman got up. When Braun Strowman tried beating him up, he'd get back up. When either Roman Reigns or Braun Strowman used chairs or use some type of table on each other, use a chair on each other, or throw themselves through a table, put themselves through a table, I should say. Each one gave back. Well, then you also saw Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins and Ambrose fight outside, then on top of the cage. And then you also saw Brock Lesnar come in and beat up both men. So it ended in a no contest. Now, I know a lot of men and women are going to get mad and angry about this. They're going to say, oh, they didn't do this in the past with Hell in a Cell matches. Yeah, they did have men and women try to put themselves in Hell in a Cell matches when they weren't involved, when they weren't a part of it, when they weren't a whiff of it, okay? But anyway, that's their belief. They're going to probably say it was a bad Hell in a Cell match. And, they're going to say a bad Hell in a Cell wrestling fight. But I think it was a good Hell in a Cell wrestling fight. So that's my belief. Well, I liked Hell in a Cell. I thought the kickoff wrestling fight was good. And all the wrestling fights that followed it were good as well. I'm Sailor Moon Serena. Hope you liked Hell in a Cell.